My question about the song "Someone to Love Me." Can you tell us something about this song? Cause for sure, marami na nag-aabang nito, lalo na ikaw pa ang singer. So, ang daming
Oh,
nag-aabang yan.
thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so Someone to Love Me. This song is about searching for your one true love, and it's like you're waiting for a long time already to find that one true love. And I think that song kind of resonates with my experience. Um, Despite having experienced all the heartaches, all the hardships, and all the waiting games. So finally, parang eto ka na, ready ka na for this very one true big love. So yeah, Someone to Love Me is all about that. And I'm very happy kasi this is the sole original composition in the album, and I'm super happy that Kuya Troy has given me the opportunity to record this in his Volume 2 album. So, yun po. I'm just happy and excited and proud na nakasama ko dito sa napakagandang project ko. So, thank you. Thank you also for your very good feedback. And I'm excited for everyone to hear this song na rin po.
Thank you, Jonah. And
Thank
my
you.
second thank you. My second question is for Skylar. Hi, Skylar.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. My question for you is, what can you say about Filipino songs like Laging Tapat by Jolina Magangal, plus with new arrangement that suits to your amazing voice?
Aw, thank you. Well, no, Troy did an absolutely amazing job, and I unfortunately hadn't heard the song beforehand because it's such a beautiful song, so I wish I would have. But when Troy sent it to me and brought up the project that he was working on, obviously with how amazing he is and how beautiful the first project came out, I was very, very excited and honored to even, lend background vocals or anything he would have needed to be a part of this. So the song is beautiful. It's such a sweet and beautiful song, and the original singer executes it beautifully. So I just try to do my own little thing and incorporate a little bit of like an R&B kind of simple flair to it. But I'm just very, like I said, honored to even just be a part of it, period, anyway, because he did an amazing job bringing it to life and, taking it from what it was and turning it into the Troy version, which in my opinion makes everything better. So
Thank you. I love the way you sing the the chorus. Di magsasawa. Can you give me just a little line?
want me to sing it? Oh, Troy's gonna like come at me and be like, "That is not how you pronounce it." He's gonna be like, "Sis, what did you just say?" Oh.
I like the way you sang it.
The ending, the kind of, it's not gonna be great, but let's see. The lagi tapa, I lagi totoo, right? Is that kind of not terrible? I'm seeing that was terrible. Troy's gonna text me after this and be like, "How dare you?"
Thank you, Skylar. Thank you, Troy.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much. And I'm so happy, I was really thinking like at one point in this global media conference, someone's gonna sing, us Filipinos, we love to sing, but Skylar, hats off to you. That was so amazing, that small preview that you did. You go, girl. But let's get to our next questions coming from Jerry Subal and Edwin Josue. There we go. Hello. Hello, Jerry. Are you there?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
We have not met Troy, Jake, and Jessa. How are you? This is Edwin.
Hello po, Sir
Oslo.
Jerry.
Yeah, how
Hello,
are you?
Troy.
We missed you in New York, but every time you come here, please ring us through Nerissa. Thank you, Nerissa. And thank you also for putting upfront original Filipino music. Hopefully, after Anak, we'll have Troy Laureta having an international scene or breaking American mainstream. My
Thank you
first
po.
question, congratulations to you. My first question is actually, what motivates you in writing or composing all these songs? Do you need to be in an environment, or do you have a vice? Like, because you're an artist, artists usually drink, or, tell us something more, the inner feeling that you're having while composing these songs. Hi, Jonah.
To me?
Hi,
Is
Mr.
it is it
Jerry.
is the question to me, Sir Jerry?
This is Edwin. That's my question to you. What type of
Okay.
environment or vice that you have in composing these songs, these beautiful songs, and that you created?
Yeah, my motivation. I have a lot of motivators, but I think one of the greatest ones that I have is God. Um, God has brought me through a lot of things, especially through the pandemic. And during the pandemic is when I kind of got to reintroduce my relationship with God, if that makes any sense. And I think that it really it kind of taught me that life is too short, and it kind of gave me the courage to do it. I'm a musical director by trade, so I'm very used to being in the background around these guys and around the singers that you guys see. So it was very scary for me, and it was a very emotional time. So when it comes to just things that motivate me, God does, and my my culture, my people. I grew up listening to Filipino music, like I said, and to be able to create a beacon of hope and inspiration for somebody like myself that didn't have that growing up is something that what Giliw and Kaibigan was about, is to inspire people to go for it. Something that, like, who knew that All For One or Never Enough Singer is gonna sing like the Filipino songs that I sang at 6 years old, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to do that, to inspire someone to go and do something that doesn't seem like it could be possible, is possible. That's my motivating force, to be able to just use my voice and what God gave me to inspire and to give hope to people that need it, especially during this time.
Beautiful. Well said. Congratulations, Troy. And this is Jerry Sibal. I have a question for Lauren. And what drive you to accept this project, considering this is quite challenging for you and singing, foreign language and that you're not familiar with? And thank you very much. We're so proud of you and for taking this project, and trying to help us and bring our language and culture to the world.
Oh my goodness, I'm so touched that you would say that. I kind of feel the opposite way. I really feel honored to do this. I went to Manila a few years ago and just saw how much the people in the Philippines love singing. I remember seeing karaoke machines in people's backyards, people singing in the mall, people singing at 1 a.m. It was just so full of music. And not only that, I think the Philippines has some of the greatest singers of all time come from that culture. And so just to be able to even emulate some of these classic songs was just an honor to me. So it really was an easy decision to make, and just working with Troy is so fun and easy. So I'm still on cloud nine just for the opportunity to do it.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, and we're honored. Good luck on you.
Thank you.
We're actually blogging and sharing all this. Troy, just to let you know, when I saw Nicole, I actually shared it. I've got a lot of followers in social media, so people have been listening to the song, and congratulations.
Thank you, Pa.
And more power to you, Jake, also.
And thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Nerissa.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jerry and Edwin, for your questions for everyone today. But let's get to Troy Santos from Business Mirror. Hi, Troy.
Hi, good evening. Good evening.
Hi,
Kapangalan
Troy.
kita. Another
Hi.
Troy, ha?
Another Troy, yes. Hi, Troy.
Gusto na. So, Jake and Chessa, last time I saw you was in TOFA 2012, I think, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, I still have the
Wow.
picture. I was the photographer that night.
Yes.
So question, Troy. I grew up in a time like where these OPMs were created. So, I think, we can remember when was the last great OPM was created. I think it's time to inspire Filipinos now to rewrite. Kasi naririnig ko, everyday dito, ibang tugtog, nag-create. Pero sa Philippines, parang paulit-ulit lang yung tugtog. Nire-remake lang ng nire-remake, gano'n. So, using your power, how would you inspire Filipino musicians to create new originals again?
You know, I think I mentioned this not too long. I think I was talking with Tito Boy about this. I think the real thing is that Filipinos need to embrace our music again. I think, you know, I come from the States. I love all the music that comes out from the West. You know, we have Adele, BTS, and even from like, our own people in the East. But I think that once Filipinos really just kind of learn to embrace it and kind of accept the power that OPM has, they're so beautiful. There's so many great singers that have come out of the Philippines, and I think that once we kind of believe in ourselves to do that, we can be just as big as J-pop and K-pop and all those. OPM is such a beautiful form of music, and not a lot of singers do that. You know, like belt out songs like Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. Not that kind of singing, that kind of songs don't really exist that much these days. So Filipinos have a powerful weapon that has no competition at the moment. Not a lot of people do that kind of music. So we should. That's what it is. We should really learn to love our music. OPM music is so beautiful, and I think once we do that, that's when we start to kind of see it more often. Like, I am using my platform to gather the people that I've worked with, but I can only do so much. So I feel like if there's, you know, 100 or 1,000 more people that are doing the stuff that we are doing, I feel like, you know, OPM has like a really good chance at becoming international.
Hopefully with your album, really inspire sila. Second question, how about the collaborative work with with, you know, mixed Filipinos like Iglesia, Bruno Mars, Hers, or maybe Jokoy in your third album?
Ooh, you know,
diba?
Yes, I would love to. I mean,
Diba?
if you know somebody, I would love to. You know, especially for example, like Bruno Mars, he's from Hawaii, like me and my sister. So I would love to. I mean, it's just kind of a time and place for it. So when the third album comes, you know, you never know what will happen. So
ang laking album nun. I mean, like not even Filipino singers like Blue Diamond Phillips, you know? I mean, like for Filipinos to hear them actually sing would probably re-inspire them to write original OPM.
Yeah, yes. But you know what, Sir Troy, if I'm going to be honest, if I were to do a third album, I would love to, you know, use Filipinos from the Philippines. I think that that's important to promote. You know, there's so many Filipinos that are making it here. They already have that platform in the U.S. They're doing it, and I think we need to start to give more chances to our artists back home. I think that's like the main thing. We like not a lot of Filipinos get that chance to be on the U.S. stage. So if I were to do a third album, I would love to incorporate more people from back home.
Maraming salamat, and I have a new playlist. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Paul.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Troy, for your questions for everyone. But now let us get to Adrian Pangilinan from San Diego Filipino Cinema and the Film Collective. Hey, Adrian.
Hello.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Hi, Adrian. Nice to see you.
Hi, BJ Sam. Okay, real talk. I'm super nervous. It's funny because I feel like out of all the guestings that I've done here, it gets better, but I'm so nervous. But thankful to be here. And talagang I just really wanted to say I like what everyone else has voiced out on. I'm a fan of the album. This is the pandemic project that nobody would have ever expected, especially with everything that we've been through. So thank you. And also thank you, Ms. Pia, for allowing me to ask 4 questions. So my first one is going to go to Kuya Troy, and that question is, can you please talk about the process of how do you pair up the songs to find its chosen interpreters? Thank you.
You know, like I said, I've been working with these singers for years, and a lot of them I was able to work with them like on a personal one-on-one basis. So I'm a studier. I'm a student of voices and a student of music. I love to listen to the little nuances, the whispers, the beats, all the little things in the artist's voice that I work with. So it was a pretty fun and easy process when it was, you know, choosing the songs. Obviously, for example, like with Aro Gabi, with Miss Reg, I knew that Lauren would kill it because, you know, she has the big voice. With Panong Puso Ko, I wanted to give that, R&B soulful boy band flavor. So All for One was like the really easy choice to have for that song. All of these songs kind of just naturally lended itself to particular singers that I worked with, and when I approached them, I knew who exactly I wanted to have sing it. It was really easy. Just listening to their past material and past performances, you kind of get to see like the similarities, and you kind of get to imagine like, oh my God, like Delius is gonna do this, or Jamie's gonna do this on the verse, or Lauren is gonna sing this chorus like this, parang ganyan. So I was able to kind of see it before it was recorded.
Yeah, it's almost like fantasy football.
Yeah,
kind of like.
I guess so.
Yes. Maraming salamat, Troy. So my next question actually goes to kay Chessa and kay Jake, who excuse me, I got this, I'm sorry. So my question is, not only being both interpreters for both albums now, how does it feel to co-produce this one for the second album? Who wants to go first?
Very exciting. We throughout both volumes we've come across different artists, and this one is just really, really special. I think it's just like a blast from the past. Our childhood, like Troy said, we had people that we've listened to, All for One, that we've idolized, singing these songs that Troy has produced, and it's just all these amazing artists, and helping Troy like kind of go through the notions of like how they should sing it and whatever. It's just exciting. What a time. It's just, your life comes full circle. And I think when you put it out in the atmosphere and actually like work towards something that you envision in your head since you were young, it just comes naturally to you.
Thank you.
Great to be doing it with my best friend.
It's a proud moment.
Yeah, siblings. What about you, Jake? Kapatid.
Kapatid, yeah. No, nakaka-inspire
There we go.
to see this, my kapatids work together. Minsan pinapanood ko lang sila, and just like yung ideas that comes out from their head, they're geniuses. And I'm just, again, and I always say it's an honor to always work with my kapatids, and we have our team too. We have Justin and we have Abel, our Loose Women Entertainment group, and I'm very blessed to be part of this, and I want to thank you for trusting us, for trusting us, and at para makasama din yung mga artists na involved sa album. That makes me feel very inspired and very blessed. So yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Caps.
Thank you, Jake. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
thank you. So my third question is gonna go to all of our international singers, and throughout the whole interview, everyone actually has been asked for the most part about what was their experience like interpreting a foreign song. But if it's okay, I just want to mix that question up and instead ask, can you give us a fun fact trivia about the process of putting the song together for Skylar, Lauren, and All for One? Lauren, do you want to go first?
Oh my goodness. Fun fact. I'm trying to think. Troy, help me out in the studio. I mean, we had a lot of fun. We were laughing a lot.
We were,
We
and
were
you know
just kind
what?
of joking around.
It's not a fun fact, but it's like an impressive fact. Lauren, everyone has heard how amazing Aro Gabi is, and I think a fun fact.
Yes.
Lauren was one of my fastest sessions. I think we did this song in 2 hours. So.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that. We just knocked
there you
it
go.
out.
Knocked it out.
Yes, professional. 2 hours. Let's go.
Oh.
Really quick.
No, Troy helped me a lot, and there's something that I needed help with. When you listen to the original song, it's kind of hard to get the original riffs out of your head, and you're just like, oh, I need to come up with my own thing. And so Troy was really, really good about being like, well, what about this and what about that? And we just came up with some really kind of jazzy, fun, new riffs. So yeah, we were having a really good time doing that. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for giving such a ethereal modern take to our classic OPM song, Miss Lauren.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Skylar, what about you?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, I guess a fun fact would be that I didn't actually get to do an in-person session with Troy for the song because I had my home studio and then Troy's super busy. And then I felt like the days I was available, then he wasn't, and vice versa. And so I was like, well, just let me try. And then if it's that bad,
Yes.
then we'll
Retake.
yeah, then we'll talk then. But no, we just went back and forth on like voice notes, and and he was very, very like helpful with kind of, obviously being very encouraging. As someone who didn't really, know exactly like where to start, and I also really wanted to impress Troy, and I really wanted to do the Filipino culture well and not disappoint. And he definitely helped me get through it, even long distance style. So I guess that's like a little bit of a fun fact. I didn't actually get to see Troy while I did it, which was a sad fact, but
We'll do it again.
yes.
Thank you. All for one. What about you guys?
Sorry, trying to get off of mute here. You're on mute, D. D, you're muted. You're muted, D.
I don't know if your fun fact is going to be the same as my fun fact, Jamie, but the fun fact that I think it is this is one of the few times, I was trying to think if there's ever been a time that All for One has recorded any song and not been in the same room. I'm in Virginia, Tony's in Arizona, Jamie's in California, Alfred's northeast of Los Angeles. Like, we've never not done a song and at least been in the same room. And it was so much out of order. Usually we have an order of who sings first so that we can match. The bass singer went first. I'm like, how does that happen? The bass singer went first. We didn't have no leads, no I'm like, the bass singer's going first. Okay, I'll just trust you.
Yeah. No, actually, mine was slightly different. Go ahead, Alfred.
Yeah, that was intimidating for me because usually Jamie and Delius usually sing the leads, then I can match them. But now here I go, like, okay, let's do it, Troy. So it was fun though.
Well, I guess I'll share this. Well, for me, a fun fact wasn't so fun. Well, it was fun, but I had actually been in quarantine because I had COVID, and it was literally the first day that I was back at home here in my studio, and Troy and I were doing a session to do the lead. So I was like, Troy, you got to be extra patient with me, please, because I don't know how much of a voice I'm going to have. I haven't sung in a while, and but honestly, praise God, the session went very well. Troy was not only patient, but everything came out great. And then, yeah, it was kind of weird that this is the first time, as Delia said, we've never recorded when we're all together. So, but it sounds like we're all together.
Yes, you all made it work.
Yeah.
Actually, Ada, can I also ask you the same question? Kapatid, fun fact.
Hello po.
Hello. Ay, ayun na.
Yes po.
Oh, sorry. I can repeat my question. Do you have any fun fact about your experience nung nirecord mo yung album, yung song mo? Any trivia, anything that you want us to know? Yeah.
Sorry po, hindi po ako masyado marunong mag-English.
Okay lang, Tagalogin na kita dyan. Okay. Meron bang fun fact, meron bang trivia sa experience mo nung nag-record ka ng ng track mo? Any fun behind the scenes? Ganong keme-keme do?
Keme-keme do.
It's super fun po and super nag-enjoy po ako. Tapos po, tinuruan din po ako ni Kuya Troy ng mga background vocals and si Kuya Jake din po. Yun po. Super happy ko po talaga nung nag-record po kami ng song. Yun po.
I want to share something about Ada to everybody. Fun fact, Ada I actually, haven't heard about Ada as an artist before this record, and the reason how I discovered Ada is because she was so super sweet. She would post about kaibigan all the time, and she's a big Nicole Scherzinger fan.
Yes.
And I think at one point, towards a couple months after the record was released, she had released a little cover of Pangako that she put on her fan page, and I heard it, and I was like, oh my god, she's amazing. And when I found out that she was still a teenager, I think she's like only 14. How old are you, Ada?
14 years old po.
14 years old,
Hi,
singing
baby.
like that. I just knew that I had to. That's how I discovered Ada and got her for this project. She posted just randomly on her Instagram, and I thought like we have to have this girl. This girl deserves to be noticed. A lot of times, if I may be transparent, a lot of times in the Philippines, like we overlook a lot of amazing singers like Ada, like so many singers that deserve a place in the industry. And I'm hoping that with this project, baby girl, like you get all the flowers and all the chocolates that you deserve, because at 14, I don't know any singer in the States that could sing like Ada. So I'm just really proud of you. And look at what an Instagram post can do, honey. So I love you so much. She's the sweetest, Ada. Oh, I love her.
Thank you po.
Maraming salamat. Thank you so much for answering. That really made my heart warmer in this cold weather. Y'all, it is raining in San Diego. Okay, so so on that note, I'm gonna ask my final question. Thank you again for Miss Jonah. Hi, Miss Jonah.
Hello. Hello, Adriana. Nice to
Hello,
meet you.
Queen. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so my question for you is, I'm so sorry. Okay, so my closing question for you is, being someone who's been part of ABS-CBN for over 5 years now, if I'm not mistaken. How does being a part of this album contribute to your overall creative growth and career moving forward?
Okay. So since I transferred to ABS-CBN, they had kind of rebranded my music, coming from the previous recording label, which is Giliw Records, and having produced an independent album under our independent label also. So, nung time na nag-rebrand kami ng music, it's just the same ballad songs, but the songs na napili would appeal to the masses, ganon. And then after some time, after singing those kinds of songs for 4 years, or 3 years, or 4 years, I started having this vision na what if mag-iba naman ako ng direction ng music? What if I try a more modern sound or modern beats, or yung mga tinatawag natin na mga more mid-tempo or up-tempo songs?
Yes.
Yeah. So, during pandemic, I also took a break. So, doon ako nagkaroon ng maraming realizations. What if I collaborate with this kind of producer, with this kind of artist, ganyan. Kasi gusto ko na gusto ko makasulat ng mga songs na parang babagay, kumbaga kung ano yung trend ngayon, di ba? Yung mga trending na music ngayon, it's all about mga R&B, mga upbeats, ganyan. Tapos nung time na na-reach out si Kuya Troy, if I could be part of this volume 2, he told me that I was gonna interpret an original song. So I had no idea kung anong klaseng song ito. Basta when Kuya Troy messaged me, I got so excited talaga kasi of course yung previous projects na nilabas niya yung album, it's so good, the arrangements talaga, sobrang woo! So syempre deep inside parang pinag-pray ko din na sana magkaroon din ako ng opportunity to be part of that kind of album, of that excellent album, which promotes Filipino music, Filipino talent and culture. bringing it out to the whole world. And yung feeling kasi na nakaka-proud yung ginagawa niya and nakaka-inspire. So nung narinig ko na yung song, I was blown away with Ate Chess' vocals. Grabe. And sinasabi ko kay Kuya Troy na sobrang naging inspiration ko yung powerful vocals ni Ate Chessa na nagkaroon ako ng doubt kung kakayanin ko bang i-interpret itong super vocally challenging song na ito. But I think this record is a confirmation na hindi ko dapat din iwan kung ano yung core ko as an artist. Kung saan ako nakilala or minahal ng mga listeners or ng mga fans. I could do other types of music. I could maybe in the future experiment with new sounds. But this project, this track is really a confirmation to be proud of who we are, diba? We Filipinos love to sing mga emotional songs, mga hugot songs. I think mas dun tayo sa kung ano yung nararamdaman natin dun sa pinapakinggan natin na song. So, yun, for me, yun yung parang realization itong project na to. And ito yung significance ng project na ito for me. So, I gotta thank these three people here, Kuya Troy, Ate Chess, and Drake, for trusting me also. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
Oh, we love you, Jonah.